cameras. You did this on purpose. If you told me you're in a bed.
This is Joe, and we're about to go on air. Yeah.
You're not even letting me explain. You just walked into the house and
I
you're
kept
just like,
smiling and it just. I keep smiling.
are you gonna ask me what the deal is? He's supposed to read the news right now.
Supposed to
Okay.
use, yeah.
You do that.
Broadcasting live 24 hours a day.
Revolution.
Will not be televised.
89.7 FM.
The revolution is here.
Are you ready? Ish. Okay, this is what
Yeah.
we're gonna do.
Log on to www.rhodesmusicradio.co.za now.
It's been long, bro.
I know.
Your station, your music. RMR.
Alright, I'm gonna do
Log on to www.rhodesmusicradio.co.za now.
Good morning, G-Town. Time now for the news.
You are listening to Rhodes Music Radio 89.7. The time right now is 7 o'clock. I am Totito Zane with the news. In this news bulletins, a 12-year-old arrested for fatally stabbing two of his classmates. Two areas in Western Cape have water restrictions implemented, and 3 million migrants expected to arrive in Europe by 2017. A 12-year-old has been arrested for allegedly stabbing two 15-year-olds from Vulindlela Primary School in Newcastle, KwaZulu-Natal. Police spokesperson Tulan Zwane says an argument ensued between the three pupils, and one of them went home and fetched a knife, stabbing two of his classmates to death. Three pupils have now died in the province in less than a week after a teenager was also stabbed to death at Eskaleni near Empangeni. The Western Cape Department of Local Government, Environment Affairs and Development Planning says only two areas in the province has had water restrictions implemented, one on the west coast and the other in the central Karoo. The department's James Brentstein says the Western Cape is dry province and rainfall patterns have shown a decreasing trend over the past few years, which therefore means water should be used wisely. President Jacob Zuma will today visit Bushbuck local municipality in Mpumalanga to assess the delivery of basic services. The visit comes after a resident of Bushbuck called on government to intervene and deal with challenges the community is facing, including water sanitation, human settlement, roads, electricity, as well as refuse removal. Zuma is also expected to inspect progress made by the Department of Water and Sanitation and its water utility. Rent Water is alleviating water shortages in short and long term. The European Commission says by 2017 about 3 million migrants are expected to arrive in Europe. The Commission says the influx will raise the European Union's population by 0.4%, taking account of failing asylum and claims. Reports suggest that conflicts and abuses in Iraq, Afghanistan, Russia and Somalia are also pushing people towards Europe. The United Nations says more than 750,000 migrants have arrived in EU by sea this year alone. And on cricket news, the South African batsmen will try and gain back momentum on the second day of the first test against India in Mohali after they finished day one on the 28 for 2, trailing by 173 runs. India were dismissed for 201, with spinner Dean Elgar being the peak of the bowlers, taking a career of best 4 wickets for 22 runs. A short while ago, South Africa were on 40 for 2 after 24 overs, still trailing by 161 runs. England Max Wood will miss the upcoming one-day international and 2020 series against Pakistan in the United Arab Emirates following an ankle injury. England national selector James Wickel says Wood's ankle condition is well known, and while his workloads have been managed over the summer and during the test series against Pakistan, it has been decided that the sensible course of action is to seek further advice from a specialist. Woods will be replaced by Liam Plunkett. The first of 4 ODIs between the two sides will be played in Abu Dhabi on Wednesday. And on finance news is that the dollar is trading at 13 rands 90 cents and the euro is 15 rands 13 cents. 1 British pound costs 21 rands 11 cents. Gold is selling at $1,812 and the fine ounce of Brent crude oil is quoted at $48.15 a barrel. That is the end of this bulletin compiled by Newsflash and News Agency. Our next newscast will be at 11 o'clock. For me, Toti Chowazane. Enjoy your day.
24 hours a day.
Revolution.
Did you hear that? I think like
Yeah, get that. Yeah.
damn my life. I'm a hot
You've
ass
been gone
bitch.
too long.
Anyway, Z, would you like me to explain? This is Toti Togozane's camera. Home brother newsreader, he is documenting his own life. So the shock that you are experiencing is a shock that I experienced too. I will let you know when cameras are coming
I
through.
doubt you will, but at least thanks. Thanks.
Z, where's the love? Come here. I
I
miss you,
missed
babe.
you, Val.
Right?
I was looking at your head when you were writing.
Oh my god, when? We're in the
I
same venue.
was opposite Bussy.
Okay. And then she doesn't holler after the thing.
She's not even told me Joe is somewhere in front there.
Yeah. Lucy. How are you, man?
I'm good.
I'm happy to